Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Rajesh Biogenesis Chemistry Academy, Hyderabad. So in this video we are discussing about what is a Shapiro reaction, which is most important for CSR as well as GATE examination, and many questions are coming from this particular area. Okay, one should know what is actual Shapiro. So based on this, it is also important to know about what is Tanabe fragmentation reaction. So what actually Shapiro reaction is? So Shapiro reaction is conversion of tosyl hydrogens to a corresponding olefin. It is base catalyzed reaction. Okay, so here we are converting a tosyl hydrazone. Tosyl hydrazone is get converted to olefin. Means we are preparing a olefin. Tosyl hydrazone is reacts with a base. So here definitely we are using a excess amount of base and followed by hydrolysis that is responsible to give olefin. So this is called Shapiro reaction. It is one of the indirect method to convert carbonyl compound to olefin. So initially we are taking a carbonyl compound. Okay. So after taking this carbonyl compound, it is get converted to tosyl hydrazone by reacting with a hydrazine. So here I am reacting with a tosyl hydrazine. This tosyl hydrazine is get converted to tosyl hydrazone. This is a tosyl hydrazone. Okay, so after getting this tosyl hydrazone, it is on treatment with base, that is converted to olefin. So that is actual Shapiro reaction. Okay, and very important thing is, in this case we are going to use a lithium OMC over here as a base. We cannot use any Grignard reagent, only lithium OMCs are going to be used as a base. Okay, so it is a base catalyzed reaction. It is completely a base catalyzed reaction. So we can use variable bases here. It is alkyl lithium, otherwise aryl lithium also we can use, and we can also use soda amide also we can use, potassium amide also we can use, and see, even we can also use LDA, lithium diisopropyl amide. So lithium diisopropyl amide, where nitrogen attaches to two isopropyl units like this, bearing negative charge on nitrogen as well as positive charge on lithium. So this is called LDA. LDA is also called harpoon base. It is base but not a nucleophile. Okay, so the bases which are used in Shapiro reaction is lithium OMC, soda amide, potassium amide, lithium diisopropyl amide. In this reaction we can't use Grignard reagent. Okay, so RMGX is not going to be used as a base. That is the key difference between lithium OMC as well as Grignard reagent. So we know lithium OMC is a powerful base as compared to Grignard reagent, so whose basicity is sufficient to remove proton from tosyl hydrazone but not from Grignard reagent. Okay, now see the reaction. There you can understand very easily how this reaction is going to come. Okay, see, here I am using a CS2 and this is C double bond O, and here this is R, and here also I am using R dash. See, nitrogen, next here NH, next tosyl. This is called tosyl hydrazone. Tosyl hydrazone. When tosyl hydrazone is going to react with, here definitely two equivalents of phenyl lithium is going to be required. Remember, one equivalent is not required. Definitely two equivalents of lithium OMC is required in Shapiro reaction, and this is your first step. And second step, make a hydrolysis in presence of a acid medium. It is responsible to give an olefin. So olefin, definitely there is a double bond between alpha carbon as well as carbonyl carbon. This is initially a carbonyl compound which is get converted to tosyl hydrazone. So alpha carbon of tosyl hydrazone reacts with two equivalents of lithium OMC, that is responsible to give olefin. Okay, so not only this, even we can take a cyclic molecule. Here nitrogen, and here also I am taking nitrogen. This is TS. Now same, two equivalents of lithium OMC, and further it is hydrolysis in presence of acid medium. Now see the product involved in this reaction. Here see, this is alpha, here also alpha is there. So try to insert a double bond between alpha carbon as well as carbonyl carbon. So here we are getting the answer. So this answer is completely depends upon type of substitution or solvent which is given over here. Okay, suppose see same reaction, if I reacts with lithium OMC, here they will mention excess in your exam, otherwise they will mention two equivalents. Okay, so this is two equivalents of methyl lithium and followed by methyl iodide if they given. Okay, so whichever carbonyl carbon is present, that carbonyl carbon definitely we need to introduce a methyl group. This is actual alkylation reaction. This interconversion is most important for CSR as well as gate examination. So generally if any solvent is given, the solvent proton is going to be substituted on carbonyl carbon, initially existing carbonyl carbon. Right now the solvent is methyl iodide, where carbon is going to be substituted on carbonyl carbon, which is initially exist in the form of tosyl hydrazone. So I will explain with the mechanism how this is possible. Okay, so take a molecule which is definitely there is a requirement of minimum 1 alpha hydrogen is required. Take a tosyl hydrazone which required minimum 1 alpha hydrogen. So I am taking this one, here carbon, nitrogen, here NH, and this is a TS, tosyl group it is. I will explain what is actual structure of tosyl, and this is R. So this is R dash. Now this is alpha hydrogen which is more acidic, which can have a tendency to lose that proton and forms a carbanion. So here I am using a methyl lithium, here anion, and this is a cationic in nature. It is acts as a base as well as nucleophile. Base have a tendency to take this proton and migrate this sigma bonded electrons to carbon. Now carbon carry negative charge, this is minus, R will be as usual. Now this is negative charge. Next here carbon nitrogen double bond, and here one more hydrogen, and this is TS, and here alkyl group is present. Now one more equivalent of methyl lithium is going to take proton from here, and these electrons are transferred, nitrogen bearing negative charge, R dash CH. Now this is negative, carbon nitrogen double bond, and this is negative, and this is TS, and this is R. Now this negative charge migrate here, these electrons are migrate. Tosyl is an excellent leaving group that will be removed in the form of TS minus. So R dash CH double bond, and here nitrogen nitrogen you will get double bond, and see this nitrogen carry negative charge, and this is R. Now further this is migrate here, it is transferred to this carbon. Now observe carefully, this carbon belongs to this one. Okay, so this carbon now it is converted into carbanion. So what is removed here? N2 is removed. So carbon carbon double bond R, and it carry negative charge, and see it will take proton from aqueous molecule. So if it is takes proton, definitely this CH double bond and here hydrogen will be present, or like this. And one more, suppose if it is reacts with a alkyl halide as a solvent, now this will directly attacks here, iodine is removed, and further in place of hydrogen we need to substitute a alkyl. So this is one kind of creating CC bond formation over here. This is CH3 like this. So in place of hydrogen I replace methyl group. So just concentrate here, this is a carbon which is responsible to convert it to olefin carbon. See this carbon you need to target. This is the carbon which is responsible here. See it is carrying negative charge. So carbonyl carbon now it is converted to carbanion. On that carbanion only we need to substitute a proton, otherwise a alkyl group which is responsible to give a new CC bond. See carbanion, and here also carbanion takes this proton, carbanion make attachment with this methyl group now. Okay, that is called Shapiro reaction. Always try to make a substitution at alpha carbon. So minimum 2 equivalents of lithium OMCs are required, otherwise this reaction is not expected. And very important thing is, here we are taking a tosyl hydrazone. That tosyl hydrazone required minimum, okay, minimum 1 alpha hydrogen is required. So in this reaction definitely minimum 1 alpha hydrogen is required, especially in Shapiro reaction. Okay, and in this case here we are converting indirect method to convert carbonyl compound to. It is a simple method to convert carbonyl compound to olefin. It is not a direct method, it is indirect method to convert this one. So here we are using a tosyl part here now. Okay, TS is nothing but a tosyl. This is called tosyl group. Tosyl group you can write like this. Here this is CH3, and this is attaches to sulfoxide, then sulfone. Okay, next here it is connected to NH, and here followed by NH2 like this. So this you can also write like this. This total part is known as TS, tosyl part attaches to NH, further it is attaches to NH2 like this. That is called tosyl hydrazine. Okay. So here when multiple alkyl groups are present, what will be the strategy of predicting the answer? Okay. See, here 2 alpha carbons are present. This is carbonyl. Now carbonyl on treatment with NH2, NHTS. So what is your answer A? They will give like this, an acid medium. What is your answer A? Okay. So after getting this, now this is on treatment with a selective base here like this. Okay. So phenyl lithium followed by hydrolysis, and what is your answer? Like this they will ask in exam. Okay. Tosyl hydrazine on reacting with this, now your answer is tosyl hydrazone. This is hydrazone, nitrogen, NH, and this is the one, hydrazone. And see, this is alpha carbon, here also alpha carbon is present. Okay, alpha with respect to nitrogen, alpha heteroatom. Now this hydrogen is removed, and here wherever you are removing hydrogen, there we need to introduce a double bond. So can I introduce like this? Here this is the answer. The question is, suppose here if any methyl lithium or methyl iodine, methyl bromide, chloride like that if they given, so in place of this hydrogen we need to replace with a methyl group. Okay. Now see, one more example I will explain which will carry a substitution. Here I am taking a carbonyl group. So here there is a methyl group is present. Okay. Now I am taking a tosyl hydrazine. This is hydrazine. Before combining it is called hydrazine in presence of acid medium, that is responsible to give A. Now 2 equivalents of phenyl lithium followed by methyl iodide. What is the answer? Okay, that is your answer B. So in this case what happens, see, 2 different alpha carbons are present. Okay, select that alpha carbon like this. Now before involving in Shapiro reaction, first this carbonyl group is get converted to tosyl hydrazone. After converting into tosyl hydrazone, see, this carbon having less substitutions, this carbon having more substitutions. So it will take proton from less substituted alpha carbon but not from more substituted. So remove proton from here, remove hydrogen here and put a double bond over here like this. So your answer B is C. First you write double bond and your methyl group is as it is, put a double bond between alpha carbon and carbonyl carbon, and on this carbon here if water molecule is given, substitute hydrogen, but here methyl is given, simply you need to substitute a methyl group here. So that is the answer. Okay, and one more example I will show the way of asking in exam. See, if molecule carry any conjugation, this is conjugate carbon, and see this is double bond O, now it is converted to NH and this is TS, tosyl hydrazine, now converted to hydrazone. Now this is one alpha carbon, here also alpha carbon is present. Now here I am going to react with 2 equivalents of phenyl lithium in presence of aqueous molecule. Now see, whichever alpha carbon carry extended conjugation, from that direction only it will remove. Suppose if you remove this, you will get negative charge, that negative charge stabilized by conjugation. So your final answer is put a double bond between alpha carbon and carbonyl, and that is the answer. Okay. So even if it is closer to carbonyl side, see this is NH, now here followed by TS, and see this is carbonyl group. Now here carbonyl group is present, here there is no alpha hydrogen with respect to this. Now same, phenyl lithium in presence of water I am using, try to remove from opposite alpha carbon, now put a double bond between these two. So the resultant answer is put a double bond and see alpha comma beta unsaturated carbonyl. From there onwards they will ask any epoxidation questions, etc. Okay, and if suppose this is 1,3 dione, if I use, this is NHTS, this is carbonyl. Now the question is 2 equivalents of phenyl lithium then followed by adding a aqueous amine. So here alpha hydrogen is there, here also alpha hydrogen is there. Now we need to remove hydrogen such a way that this alpha hydrogen which is responsible to create a double bond, it will be under conjugation. So if you remove here, it is completely away from conjugation, so try to remove here. After removing this, now double bond and double bond will put one hydrogen. That is the answer. So remember, always create a most stable double bond which will be stabilized by conjugation. Okay, see here, if you create a double bond here, this will be a isolated double bond which is completely away from conjugation. But if you remove here, it is under conjugation. So that is the stability factor in Shapiro reaction. Such type of advanced level organic reactions, inorganic as well as physical, we are regularly going to be uploaded. Try to visit our classes regularly and try to share, comment, and whatever feedback you are expecting, okay, that you can also make in comment section. Thank you for watching this video.